Hey guys, Cameron with BunkerDownPaintball, checking out the chaser from Kingman training and the eraser from Kingman training. One of the things you're going to notice about the chaser that's different than the eraser is going to be this spot here. The grip frame is actually a composite. You can tell in the video, you can see the, and then the slider on top is actually a composite, see? And here's the eraser, which is full aluminum. You can tell here, definitely different here and there on the bottom. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and take apart the eraser and let you guys see the internals of it and see how much like a spider it is, because after all, these guys Spider made these things, and they're pretty comparable to a regular full-size spider, to tell you the truth. And the only other difference between the weight differences is that there's a length difference as well. Looks like the eraser is just a tad bit longer than the chaser. Okay, there's your guys' grip frame right there. So you're switched to the front instead of in the back, because it's a reverse striker bolt system. Down in here is actually where you adjust your velocity at. There's your cocking rod. Pops up pretty easy from the back. Front, not so much. We'll get that in just a second. There's your bolt on the top and your hammer on the bottom. Pretty tiny bolt and hammer. Okay, there we go. There's your cocking rod out. Here's your sear, and that's your velocity adjuster as well, right there on top of the sear. Guys, make sure you keep track of all your stuff. These ones have a lot more little pieces to lose, and it'll be hard pressed to find some. There's a few in the kit, but not very many. Just slide this off. Spring in there that is not attached. Make sure you get this spring out, guys. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Okay. Here we got our ball detents here. I'm just going to take one of these off and show you. It's not necessary to pull off both. These take a flat blade. There's your actual detent right there. Standard spider detent. Just a little bit shorter than their other ones. Let's compensate for the smaller ball. There, ball housing. Grip. And we actually chopped a ball in one of these earlier. We can't quite sure if it's from the fact that we got a ball just chopped, or if it's actually due to the fact that we dropped the magazine out and loaded it back in, and there was a ball still stuck in the chamber. That's the only problem we had with one so far. So hopefully that's all there is. Hopefully that's all it was just the fact that we recocked it and loaded another ball in their magazine and they shouldn't have. Especially make sure with all these that you don't cross-thread them. Very tiny. Cross-thread your detent screws. That's it. It's over. You possibly could retap and dye them, or send them back to Kingman. They may be able to do something for you, but I'm not sure. now is to take your bolt and your hammer, put them back in there. And the easiest way to make sure you get your caulking rod assembled the right way is to take your adjuster for your Allen key for the adjustment for the velocity, stick it down in here, and give it a little turn. And you should be able to line up those holes pretty easily this time. Put that there. That goes right down there. As you can see, the caulking rod's back on. Pretty easy to fix, guys. Pretty simple for the most part. Okay. Other thing with this is you're going to make sure your curved side goes towards the front of the gun. Right there. Take this, 1 point to the front, the cut side, and the 2 points to the back. Got your line right there for your spring. That's your spring guide that goes right in there. Take this. Make sure you get it to match up in the grooves on both sides. There's grooves on both sides. Slide it in. And you notice it's got a little spring to it now. Pull it back. Right in between, I don't know if you can see that or not, there's actually the top of the bolt pin right there, and then there's a spacer right there between the spring and there. You're going to want to line this up at the back, get your Allen head, stick it down in there, and tighten this all the way back up. Okay. You want to get a grip frame. Back on there. Everything's pretty secure and tight, that way you don't have to worry about anything wobbling loose on you or not acting correctly, just like any other paintball marker. Make sure you get everything about finger tight. Over finger tight, you have a problem. You could probably strip it out if you're not careful. Right about there. Okay. And that's it, guys. That's all it takes to take one apart and put it back together. So you put your CO2 bag in there. Back in. Pop the magazine in. Cock it. Good to go. Cool deal, guys. Peace out.